Hi everyone, so this is like my fourth or fifth time attempting to record this video for you guys today. For some reason my cameras hate me. I don't know what it is, but it is so frustrating. They don't want to record me. They say that I don't have enough memory, whatever. There's always an excuse, and I need to change it up a bit. I need to get like an actual camera instead of using my iPhone, instead of using my laptop. I just need a whole new system. But I wanted to come and share a little something with you today that I have been so excited about from the moment that I saw it advertised. And that is the Paris Project palette from Sigma Beauty. I'm a huge fan of Sigma. Some of you may know that because you have seen, just me talking about them all the time. About 95% of the brushes that I own are from Sigma Beauty. The quality of the brushes are great. The prices are reasonable. Some people may find them to be a bit high, especially if they're not necessarily into makeup. But if you are a freelance artist or a professional, I'm a freelance, so I like to have good quality brushes. They are absolutely perfect and certainly does the job, and I'm a huge fan. So when I saw this advertised, I was so excited to see this because they not only have brushes, they do have makeup. They have a few palettes, and I also have the other palette that I have is the Bear palette, which I honestly can't tell you too much about because I have it, I love it, but I don't use it too often. Don't know why, I just kind of forget that it's there. But this one I've been so excited about. I love the story behind it too. 7 of the top most popular YouTube beauty gurus got together. I think there were 7 of them. They all got together and just collaborated on just beautiful colors for all skin types and skin tones. And they all went to Paris together, and they all took a color. They all took a monument and created a color based on that inspiration. So just the whole story behind it and the journey that these 7 makeup artists went through is just something that is so cool to me. So that's another reason why I really wanted to have this palette. I think that the palette is $59. I got it for I think $49 because I had a coupon code, which I will tell you about in a little bit. But try and get your hands on this now if you're interested because it is a limited edition and I'm not exactly sure how long it's going to be out for. So let's get into the palette. It is in this very beautiful creative packaging, and it almost looks like a postcard. And it's just, this is a cardboard cover, and then when you open it up, the actual palette is inside. And it is just this really pretty mosaic design. It's got the Sigma gold seal of approval. And also when you open this up, there's a little booklet that just has the 7 beauty gurus. Here's a picture of them right here. I'm not going to show you everything that's in the book because I don't want to spoil any surprises for anyone who gets it. But this book just has the picture of the beauty guru and then just a little bit about their inspiration. When you open the palette, this is where the fun begins, I'm telling you. There is 8 beautiful shades, each one very different from each other, and you've got 2 blushes and then 1 highlighting shade. And then up here, and I'm going to take these out so they don't fall out when I'm showing you, you have a travel size E55 shading brush, which I have in the full size, so I'm really happy that I have it in a smaller version. And then at the bottom here, you have the large angled F40 contour brush, which is great for obviously applying blush, contouring, bronzer, and I've got the full size of this also, and I use it for highlighting, and I put it, on there. And I just got a little bit of makeup on me. One of the videos that I did before, and I had to stop because I was swatching and I realized there was a black swatch across my head because I decided to itch my head, and I had Eiffel, which is right here on my hand, so it was kind of interesting because it was a black line just going across my head. So here are the beautiful shades. Again, each one represents a monument from France. I will try and swatch these for you. I will take better swatches and, put pictures of them below. But you have this one right here, which is Eiffel, and this one was created by Tiffany D, who I am a huge fan of, and to be honest with you, it's like the only one of the 7 gurus that I actually know. I'm still kind of new to the whole beauty blogging and YouTube scene, so I don't know like all the beauty bloggers that are out there. It's so many beauty bloggers, so little time, I tell you. But Tiffany, I'm a huge fan of her, and she took the Eiffel Tower and created this beautiful color right here. And I don't know exactly how well you could see it, and this camera doesn't do justice to how beautiful the colors really are. I'll try and get a little bit better lighting for you for this. You could see that this one right here is just this beautiful black color, and you can't tell, but it's got a gorgeous rainbow shimmer to it. And I'll tell you a little bit about her inspiration, because that's really the only one that I know of. And her inspiration obviously came from the Eiffel Tower, obviously Eiffel, and her inspiration came from the Eiffel Tower at night. You know, when it's dark and it just kind of glistens, and I just think it is such a beautiful color, beautiful rainbow specks, and you have that right here. I'm not exactly sure how well you could see it, but you could kind of see here that the shimmer is there. It is absolutely gorgeous. Probably one of my favorite colors in the palette. And then the next color that you have in the collection, and I'm sorry, I've never been to France. I don't know much about, I didn't pay attention in history. So if they did talk about monuments in France, I don't really know them or know how to pronounce them. But this color, so I'm sorry for butchering all of these, is called Sienne or something like that. And it's just this beautiful dark blue color. And this is just absolutely gorgeous because it just reminds me of the night sky or something like that. And I have to read the inspiration about it, and I probably should research and teach myself what all of these are, you know, all these monuments are. But this is a beautiful color. Like I said, it's just this dark blue shade. Absolutely stunning. It's got a very subtle shimmer to it. It's really, really gorgeous. The next one is probably the favorite color of the collection. That is the Louvre, and it's and it is right here, and it's this matte teal color. And this is my favorite because I absolutely love teals. And I'm sorry if you just heard that. My dog has one of her football toys in here, and it just kind of like bounced along. So I'm sorry if you're hearing noise in the background. But you've got this beautiful shade right here, and it is just, these colors are so pigmented too. That's what I love about them. Look how gorgeous that is. That is just absolutely stunning. And I don't know if you're a fan of teal or not, but if you are, you could clearly see why that is like my favorite color, because it is beautiful. The next one in this collection is called Orsay, and it's this kind of light teal turquoise color. Kind of looks green on the screen now. But it's this very light greenish sort of color, and it's got a gorgeous kind of golden shimmer to it. And I'll just swatch that for you right here. It kind of looks like it, no, it doesn't really look like it matches my nails. In my other video on my other camera it did. But look how pretty that is. That is just a gorgeous green color, and it just shimmers beautifully. It is really amazing. The next one has to be another one of my favorites. I haven't used it yet, but this is called Ices, I'm sorry, I don't know. But it's this beautiful burgundy color right here. I am a huge fan of red. I love the holidays, and anything red and burgundy and warm just reminds me of the holidays. I cannot wait to blog around the holidays. It is going to be so much fun. But anyway, this one is just a beautiful color. It's got very subtle specks of gold in it. The lighting isn't really hitting me too well right now, but it is really beautiful. This color is gorgeous, and you could see it right there. It's just burgundy cranberry color, a color that I actually don't have in my collection that I've wanted to have. So this one is just absolutely perfect. The next color in here that I can pronounce is Notre Dame, and that is this purpley taupe color right here. And this is absolutely gorgeous, and I won't tell you the inspiration behind it. You're gonna have to go and buy it so you get the book and read it. But I absolutely love the inspiration behind it, because it's very it doesn't really necessarily it has to do with the monument, but it has to do with a very spiritual part of it, which I thought was just really great, because she took a very different take on it. And this one is just really, again, it's this beautiful purple color. I absolutely love it. It's just, like I said, the cameras are not picking up the colors as much as I would like, but trust me when I say that it's beautiful in person. The next one is Triumph, something like that. I'm sorry. It is that color right here, and it is kind of I'm trying to think of how to describe this. For some reason, it's like I could describe it with not being under pressure, but when I've got the camera rolling, my mind goes completely blank. But it is this beautiful, very kind of dark, it's like a grayish blue color with it looks like it has very subtle rainbow specks. Again, the lighting's not hitting me well enough where I could describe it to its fullest potential. And then there you have it. It's like this beautiful color right here, kind of on the gray side, but in certain lightings it is kind of like a greenish sort of color. So that is really pretty. And I'm sorry if I was just giving you the finger. It totally wasn't intentional. And then this last color right here, and there are 8 shades, but 7 beauty gurus. So I'm not exactly sure what they did with the last shade or which one they decided to kind of collaborate on together. So I'm not sure, but 8 shades are better than 7. Then you have this one right here, and it's called Versailles or something like that. And this one is just a beautiful, creamy, golden, shimmery color, perfect for highlighting the brow bone. And let me see if I could get this for you. Yeah, there you go. Look how beautiful that is. That shimmer is just gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Again, perfect to highlight the brow bone using any of these shades. Moving on. We're almost done here. We have the 2 blushes right here. And the best part about this is that each of the gurus, they're all very different from each other. They are all from different ethnicities. They all have different skin tones. So they wanted to make these colors to complement every skin tone. And these colors really are beautiful and will look good on anyone. You've got rouge and you've got peach right here. And rouge is just kind of this dark, this kind of rose color. And I'll swatch it right here for you. Look how pretty that is. That is just gorgeous. And then you have this peach color, which is my absolute favorite of the 2 because I love peach shades. And I actually have a little bit of that on right now. I'll try and swatch that for you right there. And there you go. Just this very light peach color. I made them look very dark because I wanted to pack it on to show you the, so you guys could really see the colors. So it doesn't go on that dark, but unless you want it to. But that is just a really pretty peach shade. And then this one right here I also have on. It is the highlighting shade in Lumiere, and it's just this very light shimmery pink color that goes on. I don't know how well you could see it if I put it on my hand. Probably not very well because my lights are really, really bright. But you can kind of see it a little bit, but I've got some of that on my cheekbones. So that is just a really pretty shade. Bottom line, all the colors in this palette are beautiful. They really, they kind of, they kind of kept, Sigma had everyone at the edge of their seat, like, the Paris Project palette is coming out, but they didn't show us any sneak previews until, like, a few days before it was released. Oh, and by the way, it has a mirror. But anyway, so I was really excited. It was like every day I wanted to see what was there, and when I finally saw it, I knew that it was going to be beautiful, and then when I finally got it, it totally exceeded my expectations. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. So I will link the palette below. Again, it is limited edition, so go check it out because I don't know how long it's going to be out for, but I could guarantee that those who purchase it is really going to like it. So here it is. Be sure to go check it out, guys, and stay tuned for a tutorial that I'll be doing sometime maybe next week. We'll see. I have to kind of see how everything goes. Okay, so be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, and be sure to go follow my blog. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye.